Did you know that the average person leaves over $30,000 on the table over the course of their career just because they didn't know how to negotiate effectively? Imagine walking into your next performance review, armed with strategies that could add thousands to your paycheck in minutes. If you're wondering how to negotiate your salary in 2026 and secure that raise you truly deserve, you're in the right place. In this video, we're diving into how to confidently and effectively negotiate your salary, and we'll cover everything from understanding the current market to the strategies that will set you apart. Let's get into it. Understanding the current salary landscape. Before you can start negotiating your salary, it's crucial to understand the landscape you're stepping into. The world of work is constantly evolving, and 2026 is no different. Post-pandemic, inflation, and shifts in remote work are all reshaping how businesses compensate employees. Understanding these trends gives you a clear advantage when entering negotiations. As companies face pressure to retain top talent, they are becoming more flexible in salary negotiations. However, don't be fooled. They still want to pay as little as possible. That's why it's essential to know your worth and be prepared. So, what should you be aware of? First, salaries in the tech, healthcare, and finance sectors are rising faster than in others. In addition, remote and hybrid work opportunities have led to changes in compensation, where companies are offering competitive pay even for remote roles in different regions. If you're working in one of these industries, you might be in luck. Do your research. Know your market value. The very first step to negotiating your salary is knowing what you're worth. This is where your research comes in. You need to arm yourself with data about salaries in your field, industry, and geographical area. For 2026, there are some great online resources that can help you get a solid understanding of your value. Websites like Glassdoor, PayScale, and LinkedIn Salary Insights provide comprehensive data that can help you compare your salary to industry averages. But don't just stop there. Dig deeper. Look at companies that are similar to the one you're working for or the one you want to work for. Understand the job descriptions and compare what your peers are earning. Make sure you are comparing apples to apples. Factors such as experience level, education, geographic location, and company size should all be factored into your research. For instance, if you're working in finance in New York City, your salary should be considerably higher than someone in a similar role in Kansas City due to cost of living differences. You need to consider all these factors when researching salary benchmarks. Build your case. Showcase your achievements. Once you've got a solid understanding of the market value for your role, it's time to start building your case. To successfully negotiate, you need to demonstrate why you're worth the salary you're asking for. This isn't the time to be modest. You need to highlight your skills, accomplishments, and the value you bring to the company. Take the time to track your achievements. Have you increased sales, reduced costs, brought in new clients? Have you worked on projects that helped your team hit its targets or improve efficiency? You need to be able to show hard data that backs up your value. For example, instead of saying, "I've been working hard on the XYZ project," say something like, "I led the XYZ project, which resulted in a 25% increase in productivity for the team, saving the company over $100,000. The more quantifiable your achievements, the stronger your argument will be. You'll be able to show exactly how your work has impacted the company's bottom line. It's all about proving that the company would lose more money by not retaining you than by giving you the raise you're asking for. Timing is key. Pick the right moment. Timing is everything. You don't want to walk into your boss's office and ask for a raise at the wrong time. Negotiating your salary at the wrong moment could backfire. So it's important to pick the right moment when the company is performing well and when your performance is also at its peak. The best time to negotiate is typically after you've completed a major project or have received positive feedback from your manager. Also, the end of the year or the start of the new fiscal year is often when companies review budgets and are more open to salary negotiations. It's also important to consider the economic climate. If your company is struggling or laying off employees, it may not be the right time to ask for a raise. However, if your company has been performing well and you've contributed to its success, your timing couldn't be better. Remember, 2026 may be a year of economic recovery, and companies are likely to start offering higher salaries to retain employees. Be mindful of these shifts and use them to your advantage. Prepare your mindset. Confidence is key. Negotiating your salary can feel intimidating, especially if you've never done it before. But one of the most important things to remember is that you're not asking for a favor. You're advocating for your value. Approach the negotiation with a mindset that conveys confidence. Don't downplay your achievements. Be clear about the salary you deserve and remain firm in your request. You are a professional, and you deserve to be compensated accordingly. At the same time, it's crucial to remain respectful and open to a conversation. Negotiation is not about confrontation. It's about finding a win-win situation for both you and the company. The more confident and professional you are, the more likely you are to get what you're asking for. Understand the art of compensation packages. Salary isn't the only form of compensation that can be negotiated. In 2026, companies are offering a variety of benefits that can be just as valuable as a higher salary. If the company is unable to meet your salary expectations, consider negotiating for other forms of compensation. You can negotiate for more vacation days, a flexible working schedule, stock options, a performance bonus, or even a better health insurance plan. Sometimes companies may not have the budget to give you a salary increase, but they might be able to offer other perks that are equally valuable. For instance, if your company offers stock options, that can add up to a significant amount over time. If they offer professional development or training programs, that could help you build your career and eventually secure a higher-paying job down the line. Remember, negotiation isn't just about the immediate salary. It's about maximizing the total value of your compensation package. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, the company simply isn't able to meet your salary expectations. In these situations, it's important to know when to walk away. If you've done your research, presented your case, and communicated effectively, but the company isn't offering you a salary that aligns with your value, it might be time to consider other opportunities. It's tough to turn down a job offer, but sometimes it's the right decision. If a company isn't willing to pay you what you're worth, they may not be valuing your contributions or long-term growth within the organization. Before you walk away, make sure you have a plan. If you're not happy with your current salary, are there other companies in your industry offering more? Have you explored job opportunities elsewhere? If not, now is the time to start. Negotiating your salary can be a nerve-wracking process, but if you follow these steps and approach the situation with confidence, you'll be much more likely to succeed. Understand your value, do your research, highlight your accomplishments, and be prepared to walk away if necessary. In 2026, the job market is evolving, and companies are becoming more open to negotiating salaries. Take advantage of this, and you'll not only earn more money, but also set yourself up for greater professional success in the years to come. If you found this video helpful and want to continue learning more about how to maximize your career and finances, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future content. And remember, the best time to start negotiating your salary is now. Don't wait until your next performance review. Take action today.